Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In today's video, I'm going to review Interstellar in 4K UHD Blu-ray. In this review, I go over the movie briefly, the picture quality, the audio quality, if it's worth the double dip. Let's get to it. So Interstellar is one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies, and that's really because every time you watch this movie, you take a different thing away from it, you discover something else, because there's just so much crammed into this movie. It's a story about a father and a daughter's love. It is a story about interstellar space travel. It is a story about saving the world from world hunger, and it is just an epic, epic movie. Overall, for people that haven't seen it, it's a very hard movie to explain. But if you're into space movies, if you're into sci-fi movies, if you're a fan of Nolan at all, you will like this picture. Now, I have heard a lot of complaints from people that it is slow, that they may have dozed off during it. And the thing is that I do get that. It does drag at some points. But believe me, stick with it. Around the midway point, it picks up a lot, and it will have you hooked till the end. So now let's get to the picture quality. So this is a 4K digital intermediate, and this is really where the format shines. I mean, this film looks absolutely beautiful. So the first 30 minutes or so I had really high expectations. So the first 30 minutes or so, I was watching and I was like, wow, you know, these scenes look good. I was impressed. And then we get to the first planet, the water planet, and I was absolutely blown away at the detail and the colors and the deep inky blacks in space. I mean, this is definitely a reference show-off disc on so many different levels. I mean, the black levels here are so inky and so deep, and there's such good use of them here. So this was shot on 35mm and 70mm IMAX. So the 70mm IMAX takes up the full screen, and all the epic sequences take up that full screen and take full advantage of it. And those scenes are absolutely beautiful. So all the space scenes, all the planet scenes, most of the third act is all on that 70mm, fills up the entire screen, and looks absolutely stunning. Now, the fine layer of grain here is one of the best presentations of grain I've seen, so all you grain haters, go away on this one. Now let's get to the HDR, and the HDR usage here is also referenced, because you're getting these deep inky blacks in space. Then you're getting white highlights, you're getting certain highlights of the sun or different lights as he's traveling through wormholes. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. And then once you get to the third act, it gets absolutely nuts when he gets into that other dimension and there's colors floating past him. It looks absolutely beautiful. You see a lot of nuances in the colors. It pops off the screen a lot more than the Blu-ray. I found the blacks to be more inky than the Blu-ray, and I found everything to be a lot clearer on this disc. And the HDR and the shadow detail in the dark images, not very many of them, but in the dark images, is very good as well. Now guys, I can't really say enough good things about this disc. This is one of the best discs I own. The movie itself is phenomenal. It's going to be a movie you watch many times. For anybody who's been bored, stick through it at least to the halfway point, or at least till they get to the first planet, and then maybe shut it off. I understand for people who don't like it, but definitely give this one a try. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. Please throw me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below for more content, and have a good day guys.